So, just to wrap it up, what would be some of your top tips to anyone who wants to go into the world of being an entrepreneur or start a side hustle? Because you've done both. In fact, quite often side hustles become main hustles, and that's
Mm.
really what you ended up doing, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
So, what would be some of your tips for anyone that's a little afraid of stepping into the main ring of being an entrepreneur, into the bull ring of being an entrepreneur?
Mm.
What would be some of your top tips for anyone that's afraid to make the move?
I've got a couple. I think the first one is it's a mistake that I made, which is leaving my corporate job too early. I think if I'd stayed in my job for an extra 6 months and just gritted my teeth and got through it, my business would have grown exponentially faster than it has. So that I think is one. Don't leave security because you're going to make some bad decisions and bring us some wrong clients, and
Going to be
you're going to
stressed.
reek of
Yep.
desperation.
Yep.
Exactly. So if you've got a job, you're building a side hustle, build it until it truly, really, can support you leaving your job. I think would be my main tip. Which I know for me, I'm impatient with life. That was, if I heard to myself, I'd be like, no, I'm not listening to that. But I've got to put it out there because having walked the path, I know that if I did give it another 6 months, I think I would have been, at least 18 months better off in terms of my growth rate. So that would have been the first one. I think the second one is you don't have to be passionate about your side hustle. I.e., you don't have to be passionate about TikTok. You don't have to. You just got to be passionate about being good and about giving value to your clients. And I think if you're talking about passions, I mean, my passions were, playing video games and eating pizza, but you can't turn that into. I mean, nowadays you probably could, but back in the day, it was hard to turn playing video games into a full-time career, right? So I think one thing that I got really lucky with was I just found that I enjoyed being good at copy rather than, the process is hard work and all of that, but I enjoyed when I wrote really good copy. And so it was the enjoyment in the process and the pride of doing good work that really helped me, that sustained me over the past few years. And, it's why I wake up in the morning to write really good copy for my clients and ourselves. So find something that you can be passionate about being good in rather than being passionate about.